Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations. We're back looking at episodes of DS9. I've missed this show. So, in this episode, we're looking at, in this episode, Odo's former teacher believes he has found a life form similar to Odo in the Gamma Quadrant. And, I'm gonna be honest, although, I understand how, eventually, after I watched that, I thought, okay, I think I understand. I thought the acting from this episode was really good. I thought that the actor who played, the James, Slolan, who plays Dr. Mora, I think he did a great job, an admirable job. Whether it's in the moments when he and Odo are just having some arguments and just, because you can see that, in the episode that Odo, he has a lot of things that he is still coming to grips with when it comes to, with, Dr. Mora coming back into his life, and the fact that Dr. Mora was basically, teaching him how to do certain things, and raising him in a way. Because, a Quark jokes about it, say, oh, it's a family affair, and, Odo's say, are you really going to go there, good Odo? And I gotta say, the moments that are really a bit of a standout for this episode, though, are, I gotta really like the moments when Odo turns into the creature form and all that. That's really good. The effect for it is really great. And I can also say that symbolically, I could totally be wrong about this perspective, is that Odo, I think his, him transforming into this creature is, in a way, he is still coming to grips with, understanding, how, in his opinion, he is thinking, he is still a bit unnerved by Dr. Mora, and that he thinks that he was just a captive in his care. So he is just no, you're making me uncomfortable, dude. In a way, he's just saying, no, I don't want to. Odo is basically when he is around him in the big sequence when he is having the argument. Dr. Mori is saying, hey, they're going to say you're a monster and all this, and Odo is basically just his face is starting to melt and all that. I think that is when he goes into the creature mode. I think that is a fight or flight kind of reaction. I could totally be wrong about that, but I feel like that's how I perceive it. In that fact that it's just Odo is just getting frustrated. Feels like he's cornered and has no way to get out of it. And I gotta say, I thought this episode was really good. Yeah. And there are some, not really many, side stories. In that, Jake is telling his dad, I don't think, learning about Klingon opera is gonna be really relevant in life. And his dad goes, something there. And, yeah. I gotta say, this episode was really, really good. It was entertaining one. I thought the effects of it, I feel like the perspective or ideas that it's trying to come up with, Odo, his subconscious or his feelings about Dr. Mora, he's feeling trapped and all that. I kind of like that. I thought and at the same time as the episode ends, he's agreeing with Dr. Moy the fact that he would like to have him, visit, have him in his life a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was necessary. I would like, in a very small way, to be part of your life again. Your life here on the station. From time to time, we could talk about things that mattered to you, to us. I'd like that.
I guess because Odo doesn't have a family, and he's just wanting that bit of like a family figure or family thing in his life. So overall, I'm gonna say this episode was pretty good. See you next time.